And we're live. Hello? You there?
No.
Hey, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy New Year.
Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever works. Happy. TGIF. Another week has gone by. She got me sick, so
I
still
did.
a little bit under the weather.
I didn't mean to. I'm going to say this because he loves me hearing me say it. I have not been sick since COVID 4 years ago, and then all of a sudden I got sick back to back twice. So I'm sharing because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. And she cared a lot because I was shared with. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyways, guys, we're hanging out. It is our holiday special. We're kind of just chilling
What are we
today.
doing for this special?
We are
That's so
going to
special?
relax. She's got some new buttons to play with, all right?
Two.
Instead of just the bullshit button that she normally has,
I
well,
have 2 new buttons.
you're gonna show. Which one are you gonna show off?
Can I show them off when it's appropriate?
Whenever you can. All right, whenever you would like to. So let's say hello to everybody.
All right, hold on. Let's see. We are starting from the top. Radioactive Texan, how are you? Fragile,
In the chat first.
1976. No one. 83 Jeep. Merry Christmas.
evening. Merry
John
Christmas.
Wolf. Ricky Joe. Let's see. Dutch Linux, how are you? Checking for drones. Looks like we're safe. If you see anything fly by, let me know.
We have a friend in Jersey, and he sees them all the time.
Wendy Hill, Lynn, Bob Baumgartner.
How are you doing?
Michael
Good
Hari,
evening.
The EH team
How's
is
it going,
here.
Michael?
Honey Badgers.
Honey Badger.
How is everybody? Renee, what's up, peeps?
Renee's here.
Travis. Robbie Giglio, good evening. Benny A. Oki Sanders.
Love that.
Everyone. Low Tech, you
Work
made
harder.
it.
There's a name. I like it. Work harder.
Yes. So,
How's everyone going? What
week?
is going on with everyone?
well, I mean, what's the latest and greatest that's overtaken everything in technology? These flying crazy drones.
Flying drones.
But they're not drones, are they?
I don't know.
What are they?
They are
Where do
drones.
they come from?
It's just they're massive,
Is
right?
it your imagination?
I haven't seen one I have not seen one. I've seen some video and some pictures.
Yeah.
But they're literally the size of like a bug or something, like a beetle. It's like big.
A bug, like a beetle bug?
Yeah, like
or like
beetle
you mean
bug,
like
like
a
the
Volkswagen?
car, like a Volkswagen beetle. Yeah, beagle. Yeah, beetle.
You can't even talk. It's been a
Yeah,
week.
I mean they're big. It's like literally like a small car flying around. That's not a normal drone. That can't be a cheap drone either. So whoever's putting them up there, they're putting up hundreds. So you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of drones. What are they droning?
Robert
what are they
said
looking for?
they are planes on approach, planets and stars.
There you go. Planes on approach.
Mark said SpaceX launch in 2 hours.
What are we launching in 2 hours? Are we out of Florida or are we out of Texas? I don't even know. They're continuously launching. I guess it's probably another batch of Starlinks. 2 hours.
Jonathan Newton,
Let me see if I can
hey,
find
from
out.
City, Indiana, Netflix and chill with a girlfriend tonight. I like it.
Sweet.
That's a plan.
I like that.
Yes. John Wolf, UFO. It
UFO.
could be. Kimberly Gauze, Merry Christmas.
Thank you for
Loving
that.
it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. You
John
tell
Wolf.
me. What's
So,
going on?
let me just give you guys the...
Ricky Joe said there's a constant buffering. Why?
Is there a constant buffering? I don't know. It shouldn't be because we're on fiber and Starlink. So, matter of fact, I'll bring up a ping because I like bringing up pings. They make me happy.
I
So-
just want to say to Mark Potonik, our prayers go out to you. I'm sorry for the loss of your wife.
Oh, no.
47 years of marriage. I have her ashes here. I'll be okay. Kids say they might come for a visit. Well, I hope they do. And many prayers to you during this
Yes,
time.
Mark, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes, I hope that our craziness tonight can at least lift your spirits a little bit.
I was going to say the same thing. Are we on the same wavelength?
No.
Okay, we're not. And there you have it. After 33 years.
Really?
Holy shit.
Wow.
Shannon is here. Shannon.
Shannon!
I see some
wow.
gifted memberships
Already.
coming out to people. There's 10. We're going to read them.
Popping off. Go ahead, go for it.
Logan, RRD, you got a free membership. Mr. Dunn got a free membership. Who else? George L., Dan, Brendan, Warren, Tabula, I guess, Reader John, and Tim. Tim Blassener. You got free memberships from Shannon. Say thank you. Say thank you. And wish him a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Shannon. Really appreciate it. I have to drink this tea. If not, I'm going to be coughing all night.
Yeah, I apologize right now if I just like spontaneously go into a full-out coughing
so
attack.
Bad. It's so bad. Her fault.
It's my fault.
I think we need a little bit of this.
No, you said no.
Yes, we need to run it. I mean, what are we doing here?
No, you micromanage. You give me stuff. You see what he does? He tells me that I have these buttons and I'm in charge, and then he has to come in here, make a left turn, right, into my lane without his signal on.
I did swerve into your lane for a second,
Stay
and I caught myself. I was going to push the button.
I caught you.
I don't know. I'm going to rewind this.
There's no rewind. Who rewinds
Who
today?
rewinds?
Who are you?
Then what do you do?
You're the tech dude. Who even says that?
What is that? If you're not rewinding, you're just. I'm going to just
yeah,
swipe
you
back.
Scroll. No one
scroll
rewinds.
Back?
Just stop. You're going to freeze your butt off. Where's your jacket?
Oh, did it come on? I didn't see anything.
I mean.
No, yeah, put it on. Let me see. Oh.
I mean, you're going into the left lane again.
No. Oh, you know what? There it is. It's off. You see the eyeball is crossed out? When the eyeball's not crossed out.
It came on a second ago.
Yeah, I know, but hit it again. Okay, don't hold it so long. Just touch it.
I do.
Now it's off.
Really?
Yes.
It still has
no.
the eyeball.
Yeah, but it's got to cross through the eyeball.
It's been like that the whole
Push
time.
Push it again.
Look.
Watch what happens.
Oh my God.
There you go. Stop. It's
You're
good.
Crackhead. You're a crackhead.
Don't look here. Look there.
Oh my gosh.
See? I had to swerve into her lane.
No, because you just suck at explaining stuff.
I'm like the tech guy that can't explain tech shit. Why?
Well, he can explain it to you guys, but when he's talking to me, I don't even know who that is. Who's talking?
It's like I try my best.
Oh God, you're so
We got snow going.
Where's your jacket? Are you cold?
I
have my sweater. I have my Christmas
I got
sweater
a jacket
on.
over there somewhere. Do you guys love it?
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, that's great. We're leaving it on for a little
yes,
bit.
leave this. We're like in a snow globe.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to say hi to some more people.
All right.
Because, we're here.
We just need to do it.
Kathy, Pfeiffer, Hey JC, Joe R. Greetings from Surf City, North Carolina.
How are you doing? Thank you for being here.
Jeep. 42 years with my wife.
Wow.
That is amazing. That means there's hope.
There is hope.
Life and death. A number of the drones photographed clearly have N tail numbers to camo themselves as airplanes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Small airplanes.
Yes.
Like, what, about 6 feet or 8 feet or
Tom
something?
Mussington, here from the Frozen. Work harder. What's up, nerds? Travis, how are you?
How's it going, Travis?
It says, Dutch says, women and buttons is a bad idea. Dutch, really? Really? How about dudes like cutting off in the lanes without their signal lights?
Look what Shannon just said.
Ooh, it says, Shannon said, official, keep your hands off the buttons, Joe. Purple hair, welcome back. Merry Christmas, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate that.
Bill Lee, topic here tonight. What is the topic
What
tonight?
is the topic? You tell me.
I don't know. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Radioactive Texan.
Yep, today I did a piece on SpaceX and Flight 7, IFT 7, which was kind of exciting to me. It didn't do well. A lot of people didn't watch it, and it usually has to do with YouTube. If YouTube likes to push something, then they do. If they don't, then it's just not. I never know what video is going to pop off. Like I just had a video like about 2 weeks ago or something, and I talked about pricing or something. I don't know. There's literally over 100,000 views.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I didn't do anything different. I just keep doing my same old shit, and all of a sudden YouTube's like, "Oh yeah, this is a good one. Let's boost that." I have no clue. Anyway, so today was the Starship IFT 7. We can talk about that a little bit. I also did one on Starlink and how it's making SpaceX fat, like the fat cat.
Yeah, if you missed this week's videos, Go
A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff this week.
Check it out.
Also, DTC is finally now in beta. So if you have T-Mobile, or if you're in Canada and you have Rogers, or if you're in, I think it's Australia that has like 1NZ, I think it is. Anyways, if you have any of these companies, you right now can sign up for beta of Elon Musk, SpaceX, Starlink, DTC, which is direct to cell, and be able to use your cell phone, right, where there's no cell service by using a satellite overhead. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, I did one on. Oh no, that was it. Those were the 3 for today or for this week. I don't want to go back any further than that. Go ahead.
Lynn Baumgardner, we need Starlink for our new motor home. What do we need to buy to have continued service while driving and parked? We do not have a ladder.
Do not have a ladder. Okay, so if you want it driving and parked, I would recommend mounting it to the roof. That's the easiest way. That's the best way. And then you'd have someone else do it one time. Cable coming in, however you have stuff routed into the camper. And then that's how you just keep it. And then this way, when you're out and about, it's still going to be up there. And your service, remember, even if, let's say, you're camping and you are within, let's say, 200 feet of your camper, you're still going to have Wi-Fi, which is kind of cool, right? So I would get a Starlink Mini because it allows you to power it without any type of inversion, without an inverter from DC directly into it. So you can have a battery backup like a Jackery or whatever, any type of battery backup, and then pump that directly into your Starlink and you're all good. So that's what I would recommend. Is that was just short? Was that too long?
No, that was good.
Okay.
That was good. Okay, because I'm just.
There's a lot of aliens coming in here. Bananas and aliens.
But, yeah, because everything is bananas. Let's see. John Wolf, did you hear that the government is looking into TP-Link? They're thinking not letting them sell out their router over here because of spyware on them.
Yeah, TP-Link is a Chinese-based company, and that kind of shit's going to happen. China. That's just the way it is, you know. And what people don't understand is the CCP, the Communist Party over there, right? The government runs everything. So even though there's like a company like TP-Link, right? Well, if the government says, hey, we want you to put this little bit of software into your routers, and guess what? If they want to or they don't, they still have to. That's just the way it is. So is it a thing? It could be. You know, that's the same thing what ended up happening with like some of the drones. Like DJI was not going to be able to be sold in the United States. There was like a big to-do about that. Now they allow DJI to sell into the United States, but they mandate that no government entity at all, none, can use a DJI drone because you don't know what kind of software is back-end loaded into it. So, you know, all of a sudden they become spies, you know. So it's a problem. It is a problem, but that's kind of like the basis behind it. This is like...
Sorry. Should I take it off?
I think you should.
You have to take it off. You have to push this button. Wait.
I don't even see anything.
That's because it's like a spy. It's got special powers.
What is it? Oh, okay.
Wait,
there it is.
no.
Yeah, you got it.
I know I got it. I put it on and take it
Her
off.
bracelet is in there scraping, and it's making me nuts.
You're no fun. I have to take off my jewelry.
Oh, you know what? Speaking about fun.
Wait for it. Where is it? What'd you do with my window?
There
he
it
is.
These are the buttons that I give her. You might as well throw some snow into it too, since you got Santa.
I'm multitasking.
Unbelievable. The button pusher.
The lane crosser.
The bullshit meter.
That is you. Bullshit.
Oh, man.
All right. It's been a week.
All right. Let me see. Give me a question.
Let's see. Wait, I had one here. I'm just like reading through. Michael Hari said Trump is trolling Justin Trudeau, and I love it. Me too.
I love it.
I think it's pretty funny. Ricky Joe, I am on now. Had cut my Wi-Fi off, running on my cell data.
Oh.
Nice. Nice. Life and death. A number of the drones photographed clear. Oh, yeah, I read that one already. Matt Mock. Merry Christmas.
How you doing, Matt?
Have you tested any UPS battery storage surge protector? And thanks for the Starlink videos. I'm waiting for mine.
Yes. They should be in all of my video descriptions. You know what? Let's look. Shall we? So let's go to youtube.com/JCristina. And then what we'll do is we'll just bring up, I don't know, like the last video from today. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me switch this over here. Does that work? It does work. And look at Santa. He popped in on the other side. What a smart dude he is.
I love him. I wish he could like have music, like
Yeah.
Like, hey, okay.
Probably get demonetized because it'll be
course.
like some type of music.
Gosh forbid we should have any fun.
Yeah.
Any fun.
Any fun at all. All right, so let me go into videos, and then let me go into today's video, and then we'll hit off on that. And then we don't even need to watch any of that. I'll just hit pause. And if you come into the description, okay, let's check out the description. Here we go. And if you come on down here, let me see. Right down here. You see it says small battery backup for Starlink. This is the one that I used. I'm going to copy this real quick, and I'll stick it in the chat for you. And I'll also go and take a look at it and see if it's still available, because you never know. Sometimes these things, they'll disappear. So let's give it a look-see. Let's see if it is. It is here. So there you go. It is, a matter of fact, if I ordered it right now, it'll be here overnight by 4 a.m., between 4 and 8 a.m. So that's it. That's the one that I've been using. They have the 600, the 550, and they have a 650 too. They're really, really light and small and not like this big rig. And it's just enough to do what it needs to do. That unit right there will run Starlink for some hours. All right. So it does it can hold its own, even though it's not like a 1,000 or a 1,200 or 1,500 VA unit. Even though it's only a 600, it's just so small and compact. That's why I love it. And it's literally just enough. If you're going to be out, right, for hours, if you're going to end up, being without service, well, in that case, you might as well pick up like a Jackery or something. I wouldn't use one of these. But for a battery backup, in case of lightning or storm or like a sudden outage for like 10, 20 minutes, an hour even, that thing is going to do the job. I've been using it for about a year plus now. No problems.
No problem.
So there you go.
We have aliens popping up all over.
Lots of aliens.
And little Christmas trees. Okay. Sarah.
How's it going, Sarah?
JC, great to see you. Have I tuned into the Punch and Judy show? It sounded like it before.
Probably.
Let's see. Kevin said, yeah, Dancing Santa, loved it. Captain Nog just popped in to say thank you for the work you do. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it.
Sorry. Dab Oak, love your stuff. I am here for you. Your info is right up my lane. You are in the top 3 I watch all the time.
That's awesome. Appreciate that a lot. I had a wonderful person. He ended up doing like a not really a super chat, but kind of like a thank you and like a donation to the channel. And he said some really nice things today. And if you guys look at today's video, if you go in there, you'll see it. I think it was like a $50 or something. It was really, really exceptionally nice. But what made me feel really good is, they started using Starlink because of all of the coverage that I've been doing on it and all the videos I've been making, all the how-tos and tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. And he found value, in it. And that's the kind of stuff that makes me feel good, because at least I'm doing something. I'm just talking to this camera.
You're talking to yourself?
I'm talking to myself like I always do. I literally walk around, just talk to myself.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Yeah. That's not really... Maybe I'm a little off, but I do that. But it just makes me happy that at least something that I'm doing that people are actually getting value out of. Anyways, I just had to bring that up. Yeah, it was nice. It was very nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. I'm just trying to look back.
Kevin says, hey. Shannon, Merry Christmas.
Yes. I'm dying here. Dutch with his alien heads all over the place.
There's a lot of alien heads. I like it.
Ricky Joe, you're in Palaka. It's 37 degrees there already tonight.
37?
I'm hoping some of that will come down this way. It's been so humid down here and raining the last week. Ugh.
Dutch Linux says TP-Link used to be good shit, though. They really were. They still are. I mean, TP-Link is still good stuff, but I really don't know the underpinnings of what's going on with them because, I mean, I've talked with those people many times. I don't know. There's a few companies out there. And when I was doing research on the different routers, some of them wanted to sponsor the channel. And I'm like, nah, it's okay. I just, you noticed, I'm sure, there's not a lot of sponsors besides me on the show, right?
Right.
Every once in a while there'll be one, and I just really have to it just has to work, right? And if I feel like it's not there, I just don't take it, right? So, but there was a few of these companies that were out of China. I'm like, no, but one of them, and I think it was Trend. I'm going to look it up, guys.
Okay.
And they're out of Texas, which I was like floored. Anyways, let me look it up real quick. Yes, it's called TrendNet. Let me see if their routers are still available. Let me see here.
Mark Potoknik saw a Starlink on the roof of a tornado chaser.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Absolutely, all the time.
Let's see. John, question, I use Home Assistance with Raspberry Pi with SD card and Starlink. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Any suggestions? I use TP-Link router.
All right, so read that one more time.
I used Home Assistant with
Okay.
with Raspberry Pi with an SD card and Starlink. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Any suggestions? I use TP-Link router.
Sometimes, me included, we will forget to change the IP address of a secondary router that's on your network. And then what ends up happening is one router will step on the other router. This happens very often with routers that use the old standard of 192.168.1.1. And if I remember correctly, TP-Link uses 1.1, and I'm positive Raspberry Pi uses 1.1 also. If that's the case, she's kicking me. If that's
I did not kick
okay,
you.
you're rotating into my leg very firmly.
I'm going into your lane without a signal.
So change the IP address of your Raspberry Pi. Change the IP address of your Raspberry Pi. That's what I did to 192.168.1.2. So it's on a different network, and see if that fixes it. I have a feeling that could be the issue. If that's not the issue, then I don't know. Give you something to work on.
Let's see. Sorry. Life and Death Funny. TP-Link used to be UK, and the FCC deployed tens of thousands of them with custom firmware across the U.S. for the FCC Sam Knows broadband monitoring program.
Interesting.
See that?
See? That I didn't even know. There you go. So that means TP-Link is very open to allow things that could be questionable.
Super Chat Rob Munn says, I know I bust your chops about partisan issues, but I really do love your show. You both and all your viewer audience.
Thank you so much.
We love it.
Yeah.
This is the fun part.
That's the whole thing. This is Free Speech Friday, right? And partisan is fun. I don't really care what people believe in or don't believe in. I mean, we're all here just to have fun. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. And when it comes to government, the damn shit changes every 4 years anyways, and some in every 2 years. And the ones that don't change, they should change. They should oust. I don't care what side they're on. They should be gone, all right? No one should be in there for more than, let's say, 8 years. That should be maximum. You see some 12, some infinite, like a justice, right? Like a Supreme Court justice. I think it's just bullshit. I mean, we've seen in the past where you see these judges, they're like this. They're all like they don't even know what's going on at all. And yet they are, dealing with law. It's like, just stop already, all right? Sometimes it's time to retire, and they just don't get it. So anyways, I think there should be periods of time, and that is it. Once you get to that period, you're gone. And that's it.
Wow.
That's the end of it.
Dutch
Just
says...
my, I guess, nonpartisan approach, I guess. I don't really care who's there. Just you need to be out after X amount of time.
I agree with that.
And there you go. You agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Dutch
She
says,
agrees.
I have not been in a Christmas mood since I am alone. That is like 15 years now.
Oh, no.
Well, Dutch, I hope that we are contributing.
Man, we could have like baked
to...
some cookies for Dutch or something. Had
Yeah.
like something here. What the?
You just behind. I'm going to put you in a Christmas mood. Hold on for Santa. He's coming again.
Santa's coming.
Skid Dog 99. I wish
You got to
I
throw
could...
the snow in.
No. Okay.
Oh, okay. Don't throw the snow. I'm in your lane. I get it.
Yes.
We got Santa at least.
Let's see. Skid Dog 99. I wish I could thumbs up more than once.
You know what? I always find it interesting when there's like, sometimes we'll see like 600 people on for like a IFT launch, right?
Yeah.
And there's like 700 people, but then there's like, I don't know, 150 thumbs ups. If you're hanging out, throw the video, throw the live a thumbs up if you care. If you don't, that's fine too. Throw it a thumbs down, because what
Throw
people
it something.
throw it the poop emoji, like I said in today's video. Throw a poop emoji.
Shit, we'll take shit.
Yeah.
Any of it.
And just it actually, it doesn't matter if it's
It's
thumbs up or
reactions.
thumbs down. It's reaction, and YouTube actually likes it. That's
They
why some
like
people-
it. Mikey
they
likes
like
it.
Mikey likes it.
We should call
Stupid
YouTube
damn
Mikey.
people.
Mikey likes it.
Yeah, YouTube.
If you're from our time, you know that commercial.
Look at this video. 1,600
Oh,
views
God.
from today. See, that kind of stuff pisses me off. There is
Mick,
over
what's up?
120,000 of you. 120,000. Yet this video got 1,600 from today.
Dumb.
Good.
Okay,
Why?
I'm gonna read some stuff. Work harder. You both look so young and healthy for your age. What is your diet and exercise regimen? That is really nice, and I really appreciate it, because the last 6 months I have fallen off the bandwagon. I haven't been going to the gym. I got sick twice in like a month and a half. But normally we just stick to like, we eat everything. We just don't
just eat
overeat.
everything.
We don't
Yeah.
overeat. And we don't believe in the word old. We don't believe in
No.
like putting that out there for yourselves. I don't limit myself. I know he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like-
you just kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, have fun. Like, I don't know. Like, people go and say, oh, you know, when you get to this age, you can't do this, or
Yeah,
you can't
we
wear
hear
that,
this
or,
all the time.
or women have to cut their hair off, or you're like, whatever.
She's a licensed cosmetologist, right?
And stop
Hair and
dressing.
makeup.
You know what?
And-
Stop
and
dressing
she's a
like an old
stylist, right?
person. Go get you some new updated wardrobe. Get stuff that is fitted.
But just like you
Like,
always
you
tell
know?
me, you're like, these women, they come to me like they want to cut they ask me to cut their hair.
Yeah, they
and
want to
it's
turn
like-
into Butch Cassidy.
It's like as soon as a woman gets to like
A good
45,
short-
50, it's like, oh, we need a bob.
A good
Well,
short
if you
haircut
like
that's
a short
chic,
haircut, that's
yes,
fine. But don't
but,
think
you
that
know.
you have to have a short haircut just because you're getting a little bit
Yes.
older. I mean, we see some beautiful, beautiful women with pure gray, white hair that's long.
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
And I'm not
So-
saying you can't have short hair. It's just like,
No.
don't have these
But don't-
preconceived ideas.
Notions, right.
And like throw yourself into like this
like a
is what-
stereotype. Like it's like,
yeah.
oh,
Like,
if
no.
I'm too old, I can't do this.
Yes.
I can't do that. I
Yeah,
can't.
no.
Do
so
it
yeah,
all.
so that's our regimen.
Yeah.
That's it.
When your body says it can't do it anymore, you'll know. He'll tell you. Be like, nah, I can't do
Nah,
that
I don't
anymore.
believe that either. Push it some more.
I'll push it some more.
All right. So let's see. John, supposed to freeze in Texas.
How you doing,
tonight.
John? Oh,
You've been talking to
frozen.
John.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what? Frozen in Texas.
Yes.
That's interesting. Because man.
Radioactive Texan, would you consider to post a diagram on your website about how you connected the push buttons on your time game machine circuit layout?
Oh.
I found Retropy on the web. Looks interesting. That's a really good video.
Wow. Okay. It's just how am I going to do it? It's the question.
Well, you don't have to figure that part out right now.
I'm just working
Yeah,
on it.
okay,
I'm
Elon.
contemplating. Can I do it? I probably can do it, but I don't know if I need to do it though. Usually the instructions will tell you, like with mine, I have 2 joysticks and 8 buttons on each, right? So it's a full system, right? So 2 people could be playing. But all of those 8 buttons, so it's 4 and 4, and then you have your joystick, right? All 4 of them would be like button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that type of thing. And then you just run them in there according to however the layout is for that game that you're using. And then also, once you get into, like, for example, I use RetroPie. RetroPie
All
is
this stuff sounds like desserts. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
RetroPie is a Raspberry Pi, if you guys don't know, OS, operating system, that allows you to, let's say, play old video games, like old ROMs. So you could play Pac-Man and Space Invaders and Defender and just all of them, right? So when you do that and you make that, you do your setup, you can go inside there and then customize which buttons do what. So even if you got the let's say the wiring wrong, quote unquote, you can still fix it basically in the software. So anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. But I'll look under there. I'll look under the hood.
Shannon said...
Shannon, member for 12 months.
Yes. I now watch every one of your videos from beginning to the end, hoping you screwed up and have a blooper.
What did I put in the last video? Not in today's video. The video yesterday's video, I think it is. I put something at the end. Shannon, I think it was 2 videos ago or 1 video ago, I actually put a clip of your website in there because I was talking about, I don't know, Baja or something. So if you didn't see that, it did pop up for like a couple of seconds.
All right. Low Tech Greg, I see a bunch of TP Link stuff in there.
Yes.
Paul S., I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. How can I get my Starlink speed to increase? It's pretty slow, thanks. Yeah,
so the best thing you could do if you're having any type of speed issue with SpaceX Starlink is do a reboot, right? Reboot it. If that doesn't work, then I would do a factory reset on it. Now, you just have to look up which unit you have. Factory resets are different. Like a Generation 1, there's a button that has a reset. Generation 2, you have to do it by plugging and unplugging and plugging and unplugging and plugging and unplugging like 6 times in a row. Generation 3 going forward, there is a reset button. They put the reset button back because they knew that what they did was stupid. So anyways, you reset it, and now, of course, you have to put in your Wi-Fi password and recreate all of your stuff. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes, but now it's factory reset. Take a look at your speeds then, after you do that factory reset, and see if they're faster. If they're not faster and they're definitely slower than what they should be or what they were in the past, you might want to put in a trouble ticket over there on SpaceX's website and see if there's a problem with your hardware. They can look at your hardware because it has telemetry that goes back to them, and they'll be like, yeah, we're seeing a cable problem, or it doesn't seem to be a router problem, but I think you might have a dish problem. And they will literally send you new shit out. No question. So do it. Okay, you'll be amazed, and then tell me about it next week. There you go. Okay. Was that too long?
No, that was good.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Can we get some snow?
I had some snow. I'm doing this. Stay in your lane. John, question: have you looked at the hex software for NAS disk to open source?
Which one?
NAS disk to open source.
Oh, yeah. For a NAS, so what I've been using, and what I wrote that book on is basically the Unraid server. So I like Unraid because of how it works in comparison to proprietary type of RAID arrays that if one of them goes out of business, now all of a sudden you have a problem. It's like a whole headache. I like Unraid. It's not as fast. It's still fast enough. It's perfect for cold storage, and it's perfect for archival backup. So, would I use it all day editing video from it? No. But for storage, it is absolutely the best. Because if you lose multiple drives, all of those drives that are still left, you can still access all of the data. All right. It's not like a RAID 5 or something. You lose 3 drives and now everything is just gone, or you lose 2 drives. You know what I'm saying? So I really like Unraid, and that's why I'm using that in comparison to other stuff. But I can definitely check out this hex thing.
Okay. Dutch. Well, Vajo Jurgens.
What?
I'm trying to pronounce this name properly. Vajo or Valo? Jurgens. Like,
Okay.
or Jurgens, like Bourgeois. I don't know. I'm sorry. OIO. Wife was chained to the table. Oh, yeah, because of my bracelet. That's what you do.
All of that sound that you were hearing, all that scratching.
That was a while ago, though. Dutch, we need a spaceship emoticon on YouTube. And Robert asks, how is the Linux move working out for you?
Yeah, so, well, Rob, dust. That's Windows. It has not been in the computer, even though people keep telling me that I need to stick it back in and boot up and do an update before I, like, basically turn it into a doorstop or something. So, yeah, it has not been back in the computer for about 100, 130, maybe 150 days. So we're broadcasting with Linux. Everything that I've been doing has been with Linux, and I have not been back to Windows for, like I said, 150 plus days. It's exciting, guys. It's liberating. I don't have to deal with this whole Windows crap.
83 Jeep have battery backups for all network hardware and every system, including the TVs.
Yeah, I have battery backups on everything. Battery backups are, especially here in Florida, we get like brownouts
it's so
a lot.
annoying because I have like these big clunky things in the living room and
she's
stuff.
like, why are all these wires and why is this big brick
We're
thing?
not going to talk about the wires.
And it's not like that small one I just showed you guys. It is like the stack. It's like
that's one thing, but we're not going to talk about the wiring because some people,
So,
without mentioning names.
when you have, let's say,
oh God, here we
20
go.
different things that have or require electric, well, that means you have 20 cables, 20 cords. So what she'll tell me is like, can't you like cut the cables so they're shorter?
First of all, the stuff is right there. You don't need 20 feet of those cables because it's all
But
right
that's what
there.
comes with the equipment. So what are you
So
going to
get
do?
new cables.
It doesn't work like that.
It's a fire hazard in the back of my beautiful little fireplace wall unit. It's a fire hazard because of his cabling.
So guys, you know, if you see me
Help
like
me.
just take like cables and just chop them in half and then solder them back together and then
I mean, I've seen
tape
you
them
do
up.
it. I've seen you do all kinds of stuff. You're just, oh my God.
Could you imagine me doing that?
Joey, there's people that specialize in beautiful wiring. You go to these beautiful homes and you don't see that stuff. That's a fire hazard.
Maybe they just hide it, like stuff it in the walls or
I'm
something.
going to
so
stuff it in
burns-
you.
No. Look what the hell they do with the cables. They're there.
Oh, I cannot. Someone help me to help him to help me. Anyways, so Tyrone Zellas finally started
Tyrone, how you doing?
in Canada. Just freaking ordered one.
Awesome.
That is
Awesome.
cool.
That is cool. I just saw SpaceX Starlink sitting in, what was it, Home Depot. We walked
Oh,
into
yeah.
Home Depot and then there was like a bench there and there was like Starlink stuff all over. And they're like, special today, $349. Home Depot.
All right, Life and Death. Ages ago, APC actually encouraged you to replace UPS batteries. Then they said, no, you must. And then you must send them to 1 or 2 repair centers because new batteries had to be calibrated. BS, then proprietary, more.
Yeah, that's the kind of bullshit that Canon and Epson does with their printers, right? They make it so that you can't use like other people's inks because they know that the actual hardware is not where they're making their money. They're making their money on the toilet paper, so to speak. So yeah, it's the same kind of bullshit, you know. They want you guys to, you know, and all of us to just rent and buy and buy and buy and buy in perpetuity. So yeah, I can see it.
I'm going to jump ahead to some of these comments
Yes.
because it's great and I'm here for it. And Santa's going to come out because he's going to listen to it
Santa is back.
So, Aquatrax, wires are good. Kevin, laughing. Blair, how about some zip ties for those wires?
They are zip tied.
Dubstep Kid, zip ties. Low Tech Greg, Joe, are you poor at wire management? So poor, so bad. Carl Sr., you can cut the cable and rewire on the plug-in or get some trunking to hide the wires. John said he really picked on the bathroom. Put wires. Don't worry. Don't worry him.
I'm gonna run the wires through the bathroom walls.
Dutch said, Joe, use cable gutters to hide the cables and Fab, be happy. I know, right?
Fab.
I still don't have a bathroom, and you guys don't even. I'm gonna take a picture of my beautiful unit with the wires. Okay,
So,
that's what I'm gonna start doing.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you do
have
that.
Evidence.
So you know what I'm gonna do?
And
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm gonna
let
do.
you guys
because
be
we
the
need to
judge.
hide them, right? So I'm gonna get like a shoebox type of thing, about this big, and I'm gonna drill a hole in one side, drill a hole in the other side. I'm gonna stuff all the damn wires in it, and I'm gonna put the lid on it. And I'm gonna be like, there you go. Now you just have one box.
Oh my God, there's too many wires. They would not even fit in a shoebox. You're buffooning.
You're buffooning.
No, you are.
They will fit in there. I will stuff them in that damn shoebox.
That he just answered it. This is what he does.
I'll
He
get a bigger damn
stuffs everything.
shoebox.
No, then it wouldn't fit behind the wall unit space. You need to there's an aesthetics when you're doing stuff. You gotta think of the stuff.
All
you don't
right.
just
Wire management is not my thing.
No, neither is bathroom management. You just walked right into that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
I'm here for you. Okay, so Mick said it's 27 here, but going down to 35. Minus 35 overnight.
Minus
Low.
35.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Vajo, agree. Cables suck, and they give you more reliable. They give you more reliable connection.
Yeah, I mean everyone wants to go wireless, but then things are disconnected.
Michael said, "Fab, does Joe need cable management help?" Yes.
Cable management 101.
Jay Wolf, hey, you could run it through the cooler vent and hide them like I have seen in my dad's house. LOL. Run around wiring.
Yep.
I love it. That's funny. Dutch said you need a waterproof shoebox to be up to code. Well, isn't that the fact? That's true. Yeah.
Probably.
Shannon, if Joe fires up the rocket, I will gift you more memberships. Fire that shit up in the chat.
Fire that shit up.
So Shannon said if Joe fires up his rocket, he will gift more memberships. Put quotes, fire that shit up in the chat now.
We'll have to grab it. It has fuel.
Yeah.
Do you want to launch it this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna launch it.
So if there's a
this
flame,
time.
it shoots at me instead of me shooting it at you?
Yes. Life and Death said you're in Florida. Hide the power cables in a stuffed alligator.
Yeah, I kind of like that. See? Now we're talking.
Sarah wants to know where she can download the Santa and Snow from Row. Put on my PC. Please, Santa is so fucking cool.
Yeah, so I literally got the Snow and Santa from YouTube. It's just, if you look up Santa green screen or Snow green screen, you'll find it. And then I just used those and I just pulled off the green, basically. That's all I did. I chroma keyed it.
That is awesome.
If you know what that is. So that's why it looks the way it does. Normally, normally it'd be green.
Real quick, Blair said, Fab, can you make us a video of the wires? I'm so going to do it,
You should
guys.
do it.
I'm going to so do it.
You know what YouTube needs to do is give us video capabilities in our community page.
Could you imagine?
So that we can put little shorts into the community page so we can have fun too. But that's all they do is they allow photos and polls and stupid shit. I want a small short to be able to stick in there so I can show you guys stuff, right?
Robert Thompson said that I should, after you put wires in a box, I should wrap it up like a Christmas present.
I like that. And it'll be a Christmas present back there all year long. I love that. See? Now we're talking here.
Now I'm talking.
All right.
Do you need to do anything here?
No, it should be good. I'm just going to get out of the way.
Why? You don't give me a warning.
Oh, it didn't blow
Look at
up.
that.
See, when I do it, it usually blows like a full torch.
It doesn't. You can't even see it.
I can hear it.
Yeah, but you can't see it when you do it. That's so wrong, Shannon.
What? No, it's on max too. Hold on.
Oh, well, why do you
What?
put it at me again?
Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me put this on max. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so that is on max. Okay, here we go.
So maybe it needs more fuel?
No, that's pretty. You see it?
Yeah, how come it didn't happen when I did it? You rigged it. You're You're cheater.
I rigged it.
You cheater.
God. Oh
I'm
my
not hanging
God.
out with you anymore.
Jeez.
Oh man, Shannon, he's
Shannon,
gifting
thank
away. Thank you. If you got a gift membership, please say thank you to Shannon.
Shannon
So-
gifted 10 people memberships. Let me see. David, Alex, Darren, Martin, Blair, Coin Bongo. I like that. Coin Bongo. Cliff, Patrick 55, Wayne, Sergio, and finally, who else? Phil. If you guys got a free membership from Shannon, say thank you and happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Low Tech Greg said
Thank
the
you
rocket,
so much, Shannon. Appreciate it.
The rocket caused some buffering.
Did it? Ah, boy. Yeah, so guys, we have both Starlink and fiber running.
You're cool.
See that? And it's running all through the Raspberry Pi. If you guys didn't watch that video that I did, go check it out and see how I did it. And it's working flawlessly. So if for some reason right now, if one of them went down, the other would pick up without even missing a beat. I ended up doing some testing on this Raspberry Pi for failover and fallback. And honestly, it is faster than any other router that I've ever tried. And I tried a lot. You guys can go back and see. The quickest failover and fallback was about 6 to 8 seconds. This literally does the failover in less than a second. It doesn't even miss a ping. I think it missed one ping after doing like 7 tests. So ping, 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 ping when you're running a ping. So it is fast. And then the fallback happens equally as quick. So really amazing. Even though it's session-based and not packet-based, remember this is important. Even though it's session-based and not packet-based, the way it's set up is that it will refresh what is going on when it sees that something went down. So it immediately will send, like for example, we're running right now OBS Studios. OBS, like if we went down, OBS would be like, holy shit, where did the feed go? And then it would immediately start feeding, even though it would be another session, OBS would just detect it. It would say, oh, it's coming. And it starts using it immediately. So this is by far the best now, you could do something better. You could pay monthly, go with PepLink. You can do like a Speedify or something like that. That's fine. But if you don't want to pay, that damn thing is like $60 or something. I don't know. So yeah, give it a look-see.
All right, I'm gonna go back and like answer some questions.
Yes.
Ricky Joe, my only connection was using my aunt's Starlink Wi-Fi since she lives next door, but I did get a $6 credit from AT&T for my Internet Air account because of it going down.
Really? So that's interesting. Internet Air, the AT&T Internet Air goes down. That means that there's something wrong with the tower or something wrong with the router.
Yeah.
But it's AT&T.
Jeffrey Sewell, great work. Space Cowboy, 50 is only halfway.
That's right.
Yes, it is. Work harder. What is
Less than halfway.
What is the best flavor of Hot Pocket? I have no idea.
I see. There's an example. Like,
we don't eat Hot Pockets.
I don't eat Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
I don't remember eating a Hot Pocket. I know what they look like.
I cook all the time.
Yeah.
And then if I don't cook, then Joe cooks.
Actually, last night you made something like a Hot Pocket.
Oh yeah, I made empanadas that I took to my
Empanadas.
coworkers. But they're homemade. Everything was homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we don't really eat out a lot.
And people were asking us like, what do you guys eat?
Yeah.
It's like we try to eat like the beef that we eat. We try to get grass-fed beef.
Yeah. I mean,
whenever possible.
I wouldn't say that it's like super clean, but whenever
Try the
possible,
best that
we
we
try.
can.
But we don't eat out a lot.
Yeah.
I cook a lot, and if, like I said, if I can't cook, then Joe will cook.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big.
I think that helps a lot
Yeah.
because when you eat out, you don't know what the hell.
No,
you're
even
eating.
if you
just
go
don't
to
even know.
these restaurants that are like all supposed to be all this stuff, you don't know what people are putting in.
You know
there,
what?
like-
Listen to this, guys. So off topic a little bit.
Yeah.
We have Publix near us, right? Publix. Whatever you guys have for your main shopping. But Publix makes Publix bread, Publix rolls, Publix bagel, Publix their bakery was always the bomb. They have everything fresh bread, right? Well, like about a year ago, I'd say now.
Yeah.
It was probably about a year ago. We looked at the label and now it says what did it say? Bioengineered ingredients.
Yeah.
Bioengineered ingredients. Well,
Yeah.
according to what I understand, is on the 20th or so of next year, right around there.
That's when he gets inaugurated.
We will see what ends up happening. But what I'm understanding is that RFK, with this whole thing going on, he is going to ban all of this bio-modified food bullshit. And if that happens, companies like Publix that make ass loads of bread, they're going to actually have to go back with wheat and with the regular stuff.
It's not
that's
just them,
good
though.
stuff
All
and
these
not
companies-
bioengineered shit. But hold on, it gets deeper than that. How about all of these
But
farmers?
it's not just them. It's just all the companies that are using all this stuff in their food.
But I was thinking about this. How about all the companies that are using this bioengineered type of product in there or in their seeds, in their food? Now all of a sudden, they're not going to be able to sell that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to end up having to dig it up and replant actually natural damn crap that doesn't have all of this stuff, all this DNA modification that they're doing, right? They make like a seed so that no one eats it. Well, when you modify it so that no one eats it or it doesn't, get mold on it or it doesn't do this, that, and the other, you're modifying food and now your body looks at it and it's like, what the hell is that? I don't even know what it is. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing holds true with all of these fake sugars. Your body's like, it's kind of sweet, but I don't know what the hell that shit is. It's just odd. It's not normal. I read, someone, I don't know if you said it, someone said it, that if the food that you eat didn't exist 150 years ago, you should not be eating it. That's anything. I don't care. A freaking Frito. It doesn't matter what it is.
I mean,
if it
but
doesn't
we still eat
exist,
it.
we do, but
Yeah.
in moderation, a small portion.
Right.
But so what that means is, if it didn't exist back then, you probably shouldn't eat it now, right? Because there's something up. We were looking at. So I always, sometimes we'll make rice. Like I'll make rice, and I'll put in, what is it, like a natto? What is that? The yellow. What do they call it? The yellow. Sprinkle that goes into the rice, makes it yellow, and I ended up throwing it away. What is it called?
Yeah, it's supposed.
Amarillo?
Well,
No, what is it called?
It's supposed to be saffron, but
Yeah,
they
but
don't
it's
use
not.
saffron. They used red dye number 40, number
And yellow number 5 or
and-
something,
and then like a little bit of cumin.
and a little bit of cumin and cornstarch. That's what's inside of the jar.
Yeah.
Nothing else. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes all your shit yellow, your rice yellow, but it's all dye. It's not even like saffron or anything like that. So anyways, yeah, so when I see that, or when we see that, we just throw it in the garbage. But that's what ends up making it very difficult for us to shop too, because all of a sudden shopping takes forever because you're like this,
Yeah. I mean, and I get
reading
like
the backs of this stuff.
some people will say, "Oh, well, it'll go bad before it gets to the stores or all that." That's a real great and dandy. But if you have local farming and you
Yeah.
help local farming, people will buy local instead of having to get stuff. There's no reason why in Florida our oranges and orange juice come from Mexico,
California.
Mexico,
Mexico.
or overseas, and like there's no reason
Yeah.
for that.
I mean,
So,
we are the orange state.
we've totally gone off topic.
Yeah, but
here,
we are the orange state. Our license plate, our license
Mm-hmm.
tags on the back of our cars have an orange on it. Yet, if you go to the store, the majority of the oranges, I would say 90% of the oranges, don't even come from here, and they're being sold here. That kind of shit should not be, right? But
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God.
I digress.
So we went down another rabbit hole. So let me now backtrack. Shannon, quote of the day: "Natural damn crap." Thanks
Natural
for the super.
damn crap.
Thanks
I
for
like
the
that.
super
What do
chat.
you eat? I eat natural damn crap.
I love
That's what I
it.
eat.
That's going on a shirt. Natural
Yeah.
damn crap. Oh my God. Oh wait, now I forgot where I was.
100% bioengineered natural food.
I know.
So bad. So bad.
Sorry.
And people have all of these gut issues now, myself included, all kinds of problems that we never used to have. And it's like,
Renee
well,
wants to know if you've switched to T-Mobile on cell phones. And
I have
yes,
not
I've seen
yet.
the Pi routers, and they are very quick.
yeah, the Pi router it just simply works. It just simply works. Yeah. Yeah.
Dubstep
Yeah, so
Kid-
I did not get T-Mobile yet. I am going to do it. I keep threatening on doing it. I have a phone that's outdated. It's like an iPhone 11 or something. And everyone else has like 13, 14, 15, whatever. I got this old thing. So I need to do it. So I'll probably do it this holiday cycle here. So
Yeah.
I'll let you know once I do it. Pull the trigger on it.
Really quick, just answering something
Yep,
on
let me
the
hear it.
food topic. John, I just saw your comment. Where did it go? Shit. Oh, almost all of the breakfast cereal is bio grains in it, Cheerios and all.
Yes, that's why we don't eat them.
And then John said, not going to happen. You won't be able to get it from farm to store before it goes bad. But that's why I said if you support small farms, like we've had market small farmers near us, but they were run out because the city decided to raise taxes so that they won't basically run them out of business so they can sell the property to go put a storage building. But we used to go to that market all the time and get local farm fresh food from local people.
Yep.
So it is doable. It's just everything comes down to money and greed, and they just come up with this bullshit excuses of it can't be done.
And the city is the ones that do it. The government is the one that does it.
And you know what? If you can't get a certain, in my opinion, if you can't get a certain ingredient, right, during a certain time, then we go back to the old times. Then you eat what's in season during those times, and at least it will be fresh for that time.
Here's two examples. Number one, right? All of my teas, the Dark Moon teas that I've been making for the last couple of years, right? Every one of those teas have all organic, non-radiated ingredients that I will not substitute with anything else. So sometimes people will wait like a week or two to get my teas, and that's because I'm like, I don't mind giving you your money back, but I'm not going to send you a tea that is not 100% organic, once again, not radiated, and all the rest of the shit that happens with the majority of these products. So all of the ingredients that I get in those teas are always like that. The other thing, the side to that, is that if a loaf of bread does not mold in a week, well, you shouldn't be eating it. Think about that. Bread should mold, okay? After a certain period of time, it should be moldy. But then when you buy bread from the store and you let it sit there, literally the shit could sit there for like a month and the thing is not molded yet. It's like, that's too much preservatives in that shit. So stuff's supposed to spoil. That's just how it is. And if it doesn't spoil, that's when I don't want it. I would rather see it spoil. Then at least I know that it's semi-natural, you know? So anyways, once again.
So let's go back to tech since we veered off.
All right, back to tech. Let me hear it.
Let's see. Pocket. You haven't done the AT&T.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
83
Jeep said, my Peplink B1 just works. The Peplink B1 is badass. It works really, really well. I like the guys over there at Peplink. I've talked to them many times. I have a Peplink 20X, and I have the Peplink Balance 30X, and I have a bunch of the stuff, and it's good. They're a good product. The only thing is once again, it does the failover and fallback, but if you want to upgrade that to session-based or from session-based to packet-based, you're going to need to pay a monthly fee for their whatever the hell it's called, Fusion or whatever. So if you don't mind that, then that's a good way to go too. But yes, the Peplink B1 is a fantastic router, 100%.
Okay. Mark said that the SpaceX delayed 2 hours from now.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
It's the weather because it's windy out and stuff over here.
Yeah. When I woke up this morning.
Is it being out of here or is it out of Texas?
I don't know. Let me see. You do you. I'm going to find out.
Okay. Space Cowboy. That way you know what's really in your food when you cook at home. Yes.
100%.
BNZ. I don't know. When you two come to New Zealand, hopefully one day, have some battered blue cod and hot chips. Ooh, that sounds nice.
I would love to see. Wouldn't that be nice?
Doug Jones, question. I have an iPhone 15 and have Verizon. I was in the mountains today with no cell service, and my phone asked if I wanted to use satellite to send text message, and it worked. That's awesome.
There you go. And that's with who? Verizon?
Yes.
Oh, it's probably going through the SOS system through Apple, I'm going to guess. I don't think Verizon... Does Verizon have... I don't know if they do. I don't know. That's something to look into.
Carl Sr.
Let's see.
So I learned today that if you have more than one Starlink node, the one that is your AP does not get the same software version as your main router node. It's always a version behind.
I didn't know that. That is news to me. Why would they do that? I don't know. I don't get that at all. You would think that they would want to update even their access points to the same version of the software as their router. Don't understand that at all. I have not a clue. To me, I think that would be stupid as shit. That's my personal opinion as a system administrator. I just wouldn't do that. I would want all of them to be on the exact same equal playing field, so to speak.
Life and Death said, BRB, gotta go put in some buy orders for non-GMO seed.
No shit, right?
What is it? Corn, non-GMO seed corn fast, so I can
Yep.
corner the market first.
Let me tell you, I mean, I know that sounds like crazy ass shit, but if they make it so that...
Well, this year has produced a lot of crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
We have drones, aka aliens.
Yeah, that are
who knows what
wandering
else.
around aimlessly.
But it's fine. It's normal. It doesn't. mean
I said
anything.
this, you know what? If there were drones flying around here in Loxahatchee, those drones would be shot out of the air
I can guarantee
like
you
skeet shooting. Okay,
that-
they would have been long gone. No one would. They wouldn't be like this. What should we do? No, I
You know
shoot the
what?
shit down, and then we will see what the hell it is.
Let me
oh,
see
and then they
one.
say, "Oh, don't go near it. It might have explosives on it." Well, doesn't that make you like think that maybe they shouldn't be wandering up there if you are fearful that there's some kind of explosive device on
It's
it?
fine.
But it's okay.
Just your imagination.
I would shoot that thing down in like. I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't even think about it. Anyways.
I just snorted.
What the hell are you doing snorting?
Because it's like some of the shit they come out with, and people are like, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay, oh." You know what? I wish a mother would come over my house.
It's just right. I mean, it's literally stupid.
I can't. Anyways, see, now we went another route. But
there you go.
I was going. Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
You took me off that.
I don't know.
The non-GMO seed thing.
Yes.
Corner the market.
That is true, because if you all of a sudden had a supply of natural seeds that were non-modified, they're going to be worth a lot of money. They're going to be worth a lot of money, right? Trust me. I'm telling you, if this goes through with this RFK crazy ass shit that makes it so that you cannot have dye this and dye that and red number this and yellow number that, and they have to use natural colorings like what? Colors from vegetables, maybe? Wow, that's something to think about, right? They've been doing that shit overseas forever. You go to Israel, we talk about this all the time. You get a Coke, and the Coke says, wow, look at this. It has raw sugar in it. You come over here, you got high fructose, corn syrup shit that you don't supposed to be drinking anyways, right? And that's why the Coke actually tastes good from Israel or from other places. Even if you get a Coke from Mexico, they use cane sugar. They don't use this junk that they feed us here.
Yeah, Low Tech Greg
Anyways.
said, I weep at the thought of Monsanto losing money. Yes, Dubstep Kid. So, well, good thing pink tacos existed more than 100 years ago. LOL.
Yeah.
Let's see. Vajo Jurgens.
Okay.
My well-working Starlink connection just broke. Okay, it's 4:24 here. Good time to reconnect my router by them, actually. Dutch Linux. U.S. chicken is even worse. They get a bleach bath in chlorine. So yummy. Oh, my God. I know. You know.
Yes.
We don't even.
Yes.
We have not been eating chicken as much as we used to, actually.
I think that I have a feeling that chicken is worse than beef now. It's so mass produced. It is so bleached, like you said. It has just so much control items in there so that they don't get this bacteria, they don't get infections, they don't die early, they don't end up with any antibiotics like poured into them. And then literally they don't live for more than like a couple of months. They get about this big, boom, they're dead. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Boom, they're dead.
We used to go to Publix and get like a rotisserie chicken, and the chicken were like this big. Now we get a rotisserie chicken, the damn thing looks like a dove. It's like this.
So sad.
Like, where in the hell did the chicken go? It's
all right.
because they're killing them this big.
All right, let me go back. Ricky Joe, did you hear all remaining Big Lots locations are closing?
Yes.
Yes, they closed the one right by us.
Yep, they're all gone.
Their doors, they got huge sales going on everything, but 27,000 people are about to be put out of
So
work,
sad.
sadly.
Yes.
Yes. Oops, see, it did that thing. It did it.
I saw it.
Oh,
I
here
actually
it is.
saw it.
Here it is. Found it. Okay, Mark. It's a hybrid wheat that we are currently using. It's fully switched over in the late 80s and 90s. Most commercial farm crops have resistant in seeds when they spray Roundup.
Yep. Yeah. Roundup will kill you, right?
Yes.
Roundup will kill you. And you end up getting the residual of this Roundup in the ground.
Look, here's a good YouTube BNZ. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. China bought our local apricot orchards and mainly chopped the trees down. No NZ apricots anymore. No New Zealand. All
Yeah.
imported, a crime. Exactly.
So there you go.
So
So
you can
China
have
does
stuff.
what? So China buys all of your apricot.
DeSantis put a stop on
Yes. Well, you got to talk about that in a second. So China buys all of your apricot farms, destroys them, so that you can buy them from China, and you don't have apricots in your country. That right there should be illegal. And guess what, Fabiola? Our
Our governor passed that, or was passing it, that the Chinese...
No, he passed it. Yeah.
The what is it, Chinese government?
Doesn't
can't
have to be
buy-
China or anyone. Any foreign...
But I don't
party.
know, I don't know the exact rule of it.
Yeah.
But can't purchase
a certain amount
of
or an
farmland
excess amount of farmland.
or land.
Yeah, land and farmland. And that's what has been going on. A lot of these big countries have been trying to kill us internally by buying, just like you were saying here, by destroying all of your apricots.
Yeah, for no reason.
Think about that. The same thing happens here. They will start buying out all of the farmland, and guess what? You cannot eat anymore. That's a great way to destroy a nation from inside. Buy their land and destroy the land.
All right, 83 Jeep. My Peplink B1 just works. Rick Petit. Hey, JNF, what's up?
How you doing?
Robert McDaniel, I want to see the step-by-step video for building my Pi router.
Yes. Take a look. Yeah, take a look at that video. I talked about it in the video. I even showed like some of the settings that I used in it. I was going to put out there like a ready-made script like type of thing, like a ready-made build. And the problem with it is you still have to connect your different devices, so it's very difficult for me to do it. So I've been thinking about it back and forth. It just, I don't know. I want to help you guys, but if I can't do it properly, I don't want to do it at all. So I'm working on something. We'll see.
Okay. Doug Jones. Oh. Okay, no, I did that one. I answered Blair's question talking about your tea. Is it in bags or is it just leaves? It is just leaves.
Yep.
You get it in a bag, but it's just leaves.
Just leaves. So you use your own little,
Yeah.
You could do a little sachet. You could do like the little bags. You can do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's loose. It's loose leaves. Everything is
David
loose.
Arsenal, what's up with this AG1? Is it any good?
What is AG1?
I don't know.
What is AG1? Where is it? Let me see.
Right here.
AG1.
Okay.
Help me out.
Dragon
I'm just like
eggs.
not thinking.
What are your thoughts around Optimus Tesla robot?
I want one.
Not in my house.
Guys, I'm going to have to put like, I don't know, like a GoFundMe to
Bullshit.
get to
Bullshit.
get a
You can have them out here, not in the
a
house.
Tesla robot. I would just love to
Only
have.
if it can clean for you.
But I already told my kids, I said, listen, I want a robot before I die, but I don't want the Generation 1, I want a Gen 2. I don't like buying beta. I don't like getting the first generation.
I
I'll
feel
let
like
someone
Joe's gonna
else
retire
deal
and
with it.
he's gonna live with a robot.
I'm gonna just
turn
retire.
into one of those freaky movies with a robot.
And I don't know. I'm gonna have to give him a name. What is it, like Alfred?
Well,
I'm gonna
don't
be like
ask
Alfred.
me.
How long does it take light to get
I'm-
from
you know
Mars
what?
to?
you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Alfred, and I'm gonna be like, can you rewire this so that I don't see all this
these
crazy
wires?
shit? And then he's gonna be like, of course.
course,
And then
Mom.
I'll be like, can you finish the bathroom? Because now I'm
course.
87 and I need a bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this would be a good idea.
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
But yes, I would love to have an Optimus. I would love to have one of the Tesla robots. I think it'd be cool. But once again, not the first iteration. Second is okay.
Oh my God. I can't. Let's see. Sarah said, muesli is a great breakfast cereal, but it looks like sawdust compacted into mulch. Yes, it does,
Yes,
Sarah.
yes.
Oh, my God.
It's like the really good cereals are the ones that taste like crap.
Sometimes.
For the most part.
Dutch said, bread here in the Netherlands, it goes bad in 3 days. We
Perfect.
have the best bread. That's why.
So there you go. Bread going bad in 3 days. Like I said, like a week. If you have bread lasting longer than a week, there's a problem.
Yes.
Okay, you probably shouldn't eat it.
Well, Mo, yes, I just noticed you arrived because Joe
Mo's
talks
here?
a lot, and I get sidetracked, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat so I don't miss anybody. So yeah, I just noticed you arrived.
Mo's here.
And
Mo
so
says,
is
I would
Lestat.
love to have
Lestat
an
has
Optimist.
not been here in forever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me see. Mo says, I would love an Optimist Gen 4. All right, we could wait for Gen 4.
Oh my
I don't want to wait for Gen 4. I'll take a 2, maybe a 3. All right, not a Gen 1.
Oh, look, wait, going back to the food. See, you two, our food here was always been seasonal in New Zealand. We are used to it. That's what I was saying. Like, if you can't get something, then you eat what's seasonal at the time.
Yeah,
And
that's
it forces
it.
your body to then eat good things all the time.
That,
different things.
and then also keep in mind that when you eat local, you have less allergies. Okay, that's a fact. Because all of the bees and the pollination, everything that's going on around
We
you.
just turned into a nutrition channel tonight.
What the hell happened with all this?
Because someone asked, I forgot their name, about like our diet regimen,
Oh,
how
yeah,
we
yeah,
stay
yeah.
looking young and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, we don't want to keep going. Well, I mean,
don't
I
wanna
don't know.
bore
Don't
you
want
to
to
death,
bore you about
but,
food
you
and
know.
stuff, but yeah.
It is a thing. Honey badgers. I make my own sourdough bread and never buy. Oh man, you have to have a good starter
Yum.
here to do sourdough bread. That's something I'm gonna work on in the new year. That's awesome.
Very good.
Lestat, I make my own coffee. Nods, LOL. John said, question, how are your chickens? Our chickens are old,
Yes.
but we still take, well, our son still takes
We
care
lost
of
our
them.
rooster. Our
Yeah,
rooster.
a while ago. But
Yep,
they're
died.
hanging out. They're kind of old now, but you know, that's the way it is. It happens.
Yep.
Dutch, will SpaceX launch when there will be drones in the air?
You know,
That's a good question.
that's a really good question.
Oh, the launch 83 Jeep said launches in the Cape Canaveral, not Starlink.
Oh,
launch.
is it? Oh, it's not Starlink? Okay. Cape Canaveral. I wonder what's launching today.
Doug said that his text worked without SOS emergency mode. That's really good.
Well, there you go. And that's from Verizon. I wonder who they use. Are they using AST Mobile? Could be. Let me see if I can find out.
Mo said, I have finally sorted out my Nigerian hack problem. Things are at a normal pace now. Wow, that's
Nigerian
amazing.
hack problem,
I'm scared
yeah.
to ask, but that's cool, Mo. I'm glad you're
Jeez.
here and you made it and yeah, sorted that out. Radioactive Texan, we are now 99% on solar. Next step is gardening and grow our natural crop. There you go.
That would be perfect.
It's amazing.
That would be perfect.
It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
you know. And it's a catch-22. It's like you have to, like when you work for other people, you're on someone else's schedule, on someone else's time. They own your time.
Right.
So the problem is like farming and doing all these things takes so much time too. It's time consuming and it's hard. It's hard. You can't give it your all to maintain it. So you have to go to the store to get things.
No,
But,
absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely.
hopefully one day before I'm 1,000 years old. Let's see. Oh man, this thing scrolled again. Here we go. Starling. Dutch, you want to eat good food without that crap shop at a European import store. It'd be more expensive, but you have no chemicals in that shit.
That's true. That's true. That's why some of the stuff that you get at Aldi, for example, since it is a European-based store, a lot of the foods, when you go and you look at them,
Yes,
they're
Renee. Meat
pretty
is
good.
always in season, non-GMO. Yes.
yeah.
Let's see. Shannon gifted 10 memberships coming in hot.
Shannon.
Yes.
That is so nice.
If you're getting memberships from Shannon tonight, please shout out and say thank you.
Yes, we got Brian. We have Juan Jose. Got a free membership. You have, let me see, Johnny. Phil's Camping Reviews got a free membership. Lane. Gramps Arcade. I like that. Gramps Arcade. You got a free membership. Anyways, if any of you guys got a free membership from Shannon, say thank you. Wish him happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's see. There are some locals here that are trying to have seeds from old apple trees. That's in New Zealand. That's from you.
Wow.
Doug Jones, the text worked without SOS emergency. I read
Right, you read
that. Lestat, that Santa is awesome. Isn't he cute? Doug says, I have a screenshot. A dove. Yes. So our son, he's out there.
We have doves now.
We have doves. I don't know. He found someone on the Facebook
we got
marketplace.
3, I think. 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he went to the gate and the community and then came back with 3 doves.
With 3 birds.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that happens.
He loves all this stuff,
yeah.
though. He loves it, so it's cool. They're really pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do with them, so, whatever.
I'll just keep on buying seed for him.
Low Tech Greg, not if you harvest your own chickens. No, but
Yeah.
then you need to have a lot of chickens for that.
Yeah.
And again, that takes a lot of time. We had enough chickens at the time just to give us eggs.
Yeah.
But again, our son was the one who kind of really took care of them. And now he's in his teenage years, and he doesn't want that responsibility as much. So we're not getting new chickens, and the chickens that we have left, they're kind of old, but we take care of them.
Yeah.
They're hanging out.
Yeah. They gave us plenty of food.
Yes.
So.
Mo World, drone invasion, people. Yes.
Drone invasion.
Yes. If you have any intel on that, Mo. Yeah. Lestat, I buy a dove for Christmas dinner. Yes. Electro Phoenix.
That's basically it.
I am a Pepsi lover, and now the Pepsi in Jamaica don't even taste the same anymore. To switch out the good Pepsi with the ones you guys have.
In Jamaica?
You see that?
What the hell is that?
So now you have our crappy Pepsi instead of your good one that you used to have.
That is just sad. Talking about those turkeys, this year, I remember going to the store and I was looking for about a 27, 28 pounder, and I talked to the manager there, and I wanted to know, did you have any in the back, larger ones? Because we wanted to get about a 25 pound. I remember we used to get 27. He's like, no, the largest we have now is 21 or 22. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I don't know if you guys found the same thing, but I couldn't get a big damn turkey. It just wasn't available. Tried multiple places. I don't know. No big turkeys.
Doug Jones said, I flew my drone tonight. Haha. Lestat said, Doug, was it made in China? LOL.
Yeah, probably.
Valo Jurgens, maybe these big ones aren't chickens, but turkeys. Mo said China bleaches the garlic. I wouldn't doubt it, of course.
They bleach anything? They don't no care.
Lestat said, I do own my garden, but I'm falling pretty bad at these past couple of years, but I'm all for growing my own. Screw the store, massive farm grown junk.
It's true. No,
Work
it's true.
harder. I don't know what that word is, to try the new, I can't wait to try the new rice brand Little Debbie Christmas tree flavored whey protein next week.
Sweet.
Oh my God.
But take a look at your whey protein, especially if it has any flavor, and it's not like just a plain isolate, like a plain protein. Look at it and look at the back. Chances are you're going to find sucralose, monk fruit, some type of, I don't know, like a whole list of other sweeteners besides just simply sugar.
Yeah.
And I never could understand that because a teaspoon of sugar has 20 some calories, 30 calories,
Maybe.
Teaspoon of sugar. So it's like, why do you need all this other stuff, right? Don't put sucralose. We buy protein powder and for working out, my son and I, we go to the store, we'll go look and literally turn over each and every one of them. And to try to find one that doesn't have the fake sugar in it is next to impossible. So anyways, take a look at yours. See if you have sucralose in there when it comes. Or don't even look. Just enjoy it.
Let's see.
Enjoy your protein.
Mo said, ooh, it's snowing. Yes, we
have snow.
We have the snow. We have the Santa. He's popping in and out. Mo said, Santa or Satan? I'm on to you. Lestat said, Mo pooped on his Christmas tree. Nods.
Oh no,
Okay,
Mo.
you too said there might be a few small apricot orchards left, but the bulk are gone. I refuse to buy food from China. Agreed.
It's
Mo said
ridiculous.
I would love to have a Optimus Gen 4.
I'll take a Gen 2, even a Gen 3. I don't want to wait till Gen 4. I don't know.
Wendy said we have an awesome stainless steel tea brewer. Those are perfect.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's what, matter of fact, that's what we use. I actually, on the website, I sell those too. So you can go to the website and see them over there. In fact, let me see if I can bring it up while you're doing, while you're doing you thing.
Creative CNC Journey said robot can get the cable management under control. Yes. And Renee said also robot can finish the bathroom.
Robot can do it.
I love it, David. That is why we have started planting our own trees. We have apple, peach, cherry, and grapes, blueberries, and planting more every year. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Come to your house.
So here you go. So if you go to JCristina.com,
JCristina.com, you guys.
Yep.
We're doing a plug.
Yeah, and you'll see like all of the
/shop.
products that I've invented over the many years, like the focus pyramid
Help
and the
yourselves.
PRT, the photo reference tool, and all of the rest of the stuff. Focus, Anyways, if you go down here, you'll see there's some mugs, and then you'll see shirts and stuff. We'll see Megabit and this 1776 and all the rest of the stuff, right? But if you head down further, there's your camera care. There's the teas. So you can see here we have Fireside, Misty Morning, Dreamscape, Focus, Stormy Weather, and we have the Dark Temptation. Dark Temptation is the newest one.
Look at that. Santa's right by the Dark Temptation. He's doing a
Yes.
little dig.
That's right. Dark Temptation has cacao.
Cacao.
Actual organic cacao in it, so it actually tastes like
I'm going to do like our daughter says, not the cacao.
not the cacao, but it actually tastes like chocolate. But it is chocolate, right? But without the sweetness to it. So you add your own. But there's the silver, like the stainless steel that we use. So Fireside, it's got that smokiness in it with Lapsang.
You also sell the little stainless steel.
Yeah, they're right here.
Infuser.
Yeah. Misty Morning is like a morning type of tea.
Yeah.
Has bergamot in it. You have Dreamscape. That is basically a tea for dreaming, for going to sleep. It's like a sleepy time, but my own rendition of it. We also have Focus, which is good, once again, for the morning. Gives you a little bit extra zing. And then Stormy Weather. That's what I drink. A lot of people have been buying Stormy Weather during usually during the winter months, because they have like gunk and all kinds of stuff. And I'll drink Stormy Weather a lot, especially before I do a video or something.
This is funny. Shannon, I love this movie, right? Especially this time of the year. And you're so right. We were just talking about this again, going back to the food. Shannon said Clark Griswold invented preservatives.
Yes.
Super chat. I love it. Thank you.
That is 100% facts.
That's funny. I love it.
Clark Griswold. I mean, Is there any Christmas that we don't watch? That's just funny.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Tech support, Feliz Natal.
Feliz.
Mo said, let's just say, Jay, they are here now. Drone invasion.
Crazy. I don't even know what's going on.
Mark
with this whole
said
drone
Friday, December 20th, 10:15 p.m. right here.
thing.
Cape Canaveral, SFS, Florida, USA.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. So it is going out of Florida. We have some weather up over here, so maybe that's what the delay is. We have really windy weather, and in the morning when I took my son to school, it was so foggy you couldn't see. Like it was like thick fog. So maybe they're having some issues over there in the Cape.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday.
When you left in the morning, it was
not
really
this
good.
morning. It was about yesterday morning.
Right. Yeah.
It was so foggy.
Foggy.
It was really eerie. Yeah, it was like really dark out there. I was like, holy. Sarah, Merry Christmas to you both. Don't eat too much. Oh,
No.
I am gonna eat.
We're
going
gonna
to
be eating.
I'm not counting those calories, Sarah,
Nah.
during this time. Nope. Falcon 9 Block 5, Astronus from one to many.
Oh yes. Yep.
What is that?
No, that's the launch. That's going to be
okay.
happening. Yeah.
Work harder. I wonder what carrots tasted like from 150 years ago. That's a great
Instead
question.
of being this big and this thick that have no taste, it tastes like water. They were smaller and they had misshapes to them. They were all different kinds of ugly shapes. That's what carrots used to look like. And they were sweet like honey. Unbelievable. Right?
Yes.
Now you get a carrot and you're like, the thing is perfect. It looks perfect. It's straight, and it's it literally is like dull orange. It's not even bright orange. Like all of the beta carotene, all the stuff that's in there, the goodness is gone.
It's literally
gone.
Is gone.
So yeah, carrots supposed to look ugly, right? They don't. That's just how it is, and they're small. They're like usually this big, not. You see the carrots sometimes we get in the store. I swear to God, they're like the size of I don't know, like what the hell is that? They go by per pound, right? So they modify the shit out of it. They make big ass things out of like in a short period of time, bigger, faster. She kicked me. I'm done.
Scott from South Carolina. Some places lower your property taxes if you plant fruit trees and call your property an orchard.
Could do that. Also,
if there was anything I could have learned if I had to do it again, would be tax law. Man, God.
The government screws you.
Yes. Lestat, tell him to train them to send letters. LOL. The doves. Yeah.
Numbers.
Yes.
Run numbers with the doves.
My grandmother used to do that in Puerto Rico when I was little. Oh yeah.
That's a shady grandma.
We used to do. Never mind. Anyways, Ricky Joe, when I was talking to AT&T, he said when he was talking to AT&T, they told me all the towers in my area are full. How is that even possible? And the tower has a fiber backhaul. It should let unlimited customers connect, I think.
Well, I mean, they have a limit. It's the bandwidth over the signal, not the bandwidth from the tower to the backbone. So. Yeah, I mean, you could saturate a tower. This happens all the time when you get a tower that's a perfect example. If you have like a football stadium, for example, and you go watch a football game, everyone is on their phone and there's no service. It's going slow. It's like creep crawl. The reason being is everyone is on those towers. They're fully saturated. So that's kind of what could happen. Or they could just be full of shit, and they have a problem with their backhaul back over to the backbone from the tower.
We have a super chat. Shannon.
Chat from Shannon.
Fab and Joe, what are your top 5 favorite Christmas movies? So definitely National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Gotta love that.
Our kids say that's us.
Yeah.
Also, because of that movie, my daughters bought me a Christmas vest a few years back. So
and she wore the damn thing.
I wear it all the time. And yes, they're like, it's time. You have to pull out the Christmas vest. So yes. And I will be pulling it out tomorrow because I am so behind. It is not even funny how behind. And all the kids, everybody's coming on Monday, so I'm stressing myself out.
You have to mix in there the Grinch.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Grinch. Wait, and I love the Miracle.
Yeah.
On what is it,
45th? Yeah, or 35th
Street, whatever.
Yeah.
But not the black and white one. I know I'm gonna
not
get hate
for
that one.
Yeah,
I like the one from the 90s. What other one? That's 4. Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard, yes. The Christmas Die Hard one. That was really good.
And the other one, the Christmas Story 6.
Christmas Story is awesome.
Shoot your eye out, kid. Someone just said that.
Shoot your eye out. The Scrooge.
That one's a good one. But
I mean,
we don't watch that
Miracle
one,
on 34th was probably, that's a big one. That's like a really big one.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some of them.
Oh, most said Wonderful Life, apparently.
Wonderful Life, yeah.
I don't know that I ever got into that one.
No, you don't like, I mean.
I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been a while. I don't know. So, yeah.
So there's a few.
Shannon. Okay, let's see what else. Vajo Jurgen, I have a question. Here is 4:45 a.m. right now, and why don't I sleep? Are your stream really so interesting? Yes, it is. And you are a nice and smart person. Love it.
Wow. Thank you for being here and staying up. So late?
Yes, and just hanging out with us.
Just hanging out.
I feel like tonight we're just talking everywhere.
Yeah, we're talking about food and like
Your
I don't know
stupidity.
your stupidity.
Your damn robots.
I want a damn robot.
No.
Let me see. I want to find one of these.
Oh,
robots.
that's right. The Santa Claus movie.
Oh my God, the Santa Claus.
Dubstep Kid. You're right. The Santa Claus movie. How did we forget that? And the actual Rudolph. I mean, I love that one. Polar Express. You know, I don't know. It was
Polar
a little
Express
eerie, but
was kind of.
Renee, she likes it.
Really?
Yeah.
She likes it. Okay, Renee.
Or he likes it. Sorry.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like for me, like I, there was something eerie about that movie. It almost felt wicked, and I don't know if it was the cadence of the movie. It was almost like a melodic type of song, right? Where it just feels like very heavy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. Polar Express was definitely one of those movies that I would say,
Yeah. Yeah.
It was cool though. I mean, you know, the concept and everything. And
Let's see. Carl, I feel the same way. According to the Starlink tech, the AP is not the main router. It uses the software version. It needs to be an extender. Funnily enough, I have an updated pending now.
there you go. Good.
Lestat, about bread, dude, that is really effed up, man. When I don't eat much bread, which is often, I come back to the loaf that I got and be like, holy fuck, it's not moldy yet.
Exactly. I've seen bread. I forgot about bread sometimes in the back of like, we have like a cabinet where we put like all the bread, and it's usually you're eating the stuff in the front, and you forget like that, like quarter of a loaf that's still back there. And I remember pulling out one of these and I'm like, oh my God. It is perfect. I took that quarter of a loaf and I threw it into the garage because I didn't have any garage bags. I threw it in the garage and I forgot about it there too. That quarter of a loaf of bread sat in the garage. The humidity, the heat in Florida for like a week or more, it still didn't mold. What the hell is that? How is it even possible? Help me out.
Sorry, I was writing Mo back.
You guys, you tell me. Help me
so
out.
I was writing Mo back because I asked Mo, like, I know you know that this whole drone thing is like, there's more to that.
There's something going on with that.
And he said, you just need to wait until next year, Fabs. The drone invasion will be lit. And I said, I know, I am looking forward to next year, but at the same time, I know it's going to bring me, or take me, I should say, on more traveling. So it's a catch-22. So yeah, super chat coming in hot. Shannon, any of the clay animations? Oh yeah, he said like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Shit,
yeah,
Rudolph.
I love that one.
Yes.
And the Frosty one, right?
Yeah, with Frosty.
What other
Frosty
ones?
Stone.
What other clay animations?
I used to love that when I was a kid. It was just so cool.
It was.
Yeah, they made
So much work. That
oh
took
my
so
God.
much time.
It was all
Holy-
stop motion back
Yeah.
then, right? So frame by frame by frame by frame. Yeah, I love that stuff too. It's just such a nice, because I like the orators.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. That's a great one.
That's just an animation, though.
Yeah,
right?
no, but
It's
Charlie
not-
Brown
yeah.
was a really good
Of
one.
course.
But
How
yeah,
do we forget this?
yeah, how did you forget Charlie Brown?
Yeah. What else? Yeah, Die Hard, Polar Express, Tim Allen, Santa Claus. Yeah, you guys, I think. I don't know what other ones, though, Joey. Frosty, yep. Mm-hmm.
Frosty.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the clay animation. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what other. I mean, Rudolph. I mean, that was like
Yeah.
that Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I don't know,
Reindeer thing.
Shannon. Were there any other clay animations other than those two? I don't remember. What else? Then Jay's like, that's a shitty grandma. What the hell? I need to backtrack. I don't know what that was. Like
What the
going
hell is
backwards. Oh my God. That's hilarious. I missed some of these. I gotta go back. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we were talking about the bread. Drone invasion. European Pepsi and all sodas taste completely different than sodas in the USA. Yep, no cane sugar or corn sugars and stuff in there. It's like a different world. It is. Lestat, this awesome. I made the live stream. Oh, I'm just going way back. Sorry, you guys. But this thing pops. It like jumps around and then I lose where I'm at.
There's the Tesla robots wandering around.
Where? Oh, God.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, it's the cool. You know what? They're cool if they can fold laundry, empty out the dishwasher, put them away, mop the floor, sweep the floor, make the beds.
They're literally able to walk up
fix
hills
the cable,
now.
like I said, the cabling, and finish construction in the bathroom. I have a whole list. And then if they pass those requirements, I could probably consider it'd be kind of cool. Bring me breakfast in bed.
Right,
like a full butler.
Yeah, I would just want one standing around here that I could just ask questions.
Oh, God.
Just be like, hey, what is this? What is
wow.
that? And it'd be kind of cool to have, and the thing would be like hooked up to
you needed to
Chat
do something.
GPT
Look,
10.
He did water a plant.
There you go. Look at this.
That's freaky, though. That reminds me of that movie with Will Smith. That just...
It's pretty cool. Look.
That's a lot. If he turns on me, and I will
If he turns
fuck
on
that
me.
shit up.
Oh, man. Fab.
That thing gets crazy on me, I will drop kick it.
There you go. Tesla robot drop kicked.
Yeah, by a human. I will run and be like, hold on, I gotta go get my broomstick and come out with a 3-foot
Skydog
arrow.
says gonna be iRobot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's possible. I mean,
that's freaky.
Eventually, not yet. They're not.
And then
there
it stands
yet,
there and tells me it has feelings.
Yeah, it doesn't have feelings.
I'm like, dude, you could have feelings, but just not inside my house. This is my house.
You can go stand outside
You
in
can
the
have
rain.
your feelings outside.
Yeah, as you short circuit, those are your feelings.
Lestat said, Santa is the best salesman known to mankind. 1,000%. Yes. Oh, John said we had a very bad earthquake today, Upper East Side,
Really?
Texas. Why?
Wow. I didn't even hear about
Wendy
that.
Hill, I might have to get some Dark Temptations. I love dark chocolate. It's a really good tea. You'll love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. You add as much sugar as you want, but it has that.
Mo wants to know, how is your cold?
All right. It's okay. I'm still like hoarse, and in the morning when I wake up and late at night, like now, I can feel it, but she's doing better. So
yeah, it just like you get this like
we're getting there.
Constant drip, and then you start coughing just out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like a head cold that just took forever to go away. Just horrible. That's why we weren't here last week. Couldn't even do it. It was like a snot fest. Jesus. Like pulling out like toilet paper.
Oh my God.
It was horrible.
There's a movie here that someone said, George Ordway said, ever see the movie Funny Farm? Great Christmas movie.
I haven't seen that one. Funny
we need
Farm.
to look that up.
Hey, Shannon with Super Chat says, okay, Fabiola, just broke the ice. What's up with the bathroom, Joe? So, I haven't worked on the bathroom for a week because I got sick. But prior to that, a lot got done. We ended up dropping the floor. So, there's only, like, all of the floor is laid now into the closet, everything. The floor
Except
is completely
for the
done.
toilet area.
Besides, like, 3x3 where the toilet is. So, I got to yank the toilet off. Once the toilet is out, then I can finish that floor there, and then put our brand new toilet on the top.
And
so I just need to go and grab one of those what are they, like beeswax type of rings, that goes underneath the toilet. So, anyways, it's getting there for sure.
Lestat said, I knew the bathroom question was coming. He said, throw out the old shitter out the window. Yes.
Yes, it's exactly. Maybe see. That's a good video right there for the community chat.
What's really annoying is I do take a lot of clips and videos, and I always tell him, can you put this? And he's like, no, I can't upload it to YouTube. So then I'm like, oh, I'm going to put it on Instagram. But then I forget to put it on Instagram. So because Instagram is much easier to
Yeah.
upload
Yeah.
it.
They need to, I don't know, maybe they were doing it already and I just haven't seen it, but they need to do that so that I can like literally, just have fun with you guys and share stuff that's going on. Like when I'm building the computer, or if I'm building that Raspberry Pi and I just want to show you like 30 seconds. I don't want to make a whole damn video for 10, 20 minutes, right? I just want to show you something. I should be able to do it. So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's something that's coming.
There's a good question here that I just saw.
Yeah. What is it?
Hold on, I just saw it come up here. It's about life and death. Can an iPhone without service plan still find AirTags, or does that need a data plan? That's a really good question because I use AirTags all the time.
I think the AirTags are through
through the iPhone.
Through the iPhones. I think Bluetooth or.
Yeah, but does it need a service plan because an AirTag is to track your luggage, right?
Yeah.
So if you're nowhere near the luggage and you're trying to track it, do you need a service plan for it to work? That's a good question.
I haven't tested that, honestly.
I haven't either. I hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I think as long as they both are connected, I think that you should be able to find it. But honestly, I'm not sure. That is a good question, a real good question. I don't have the answer to that. Because we use those, right? You have multiple
I just said,
AirTags.
I use them all the time for traveling and stuff. I throw them in the suitcases.
Yeah, but you probably need the service because I know, like, when you want to see where it is, you can look it up.
Tech support said no need for service.
Really? Okay.
Thank you. It uses other people's Bluetooth.
There,
really?
so it's Bluetooth, the Bluetooth, the Bluetooth. Almost
Gotcha.
like it's almost like a Internet of Things, right? IoT.
Scott. I think Scott from South Carolina, in 2025, that would be amazing. For all the shout outs about Starlink that Joe has done, if Elon would just bring a new toilet into my bathroom or something like that, it'd be amazing.
How about a gold toilet?
Yes. George said he recommends the rubber ring instead of wax for the toilet.
Really? Okay. We've been using wax for decades and decades and decades. That's why I figured wax would be the way. But
Skid Dog said the toilet's going to be in the living room. Lestat said, Skid, I do that and dress it up like it's a functioning shitter in the living room. My brother
with like a little curtain that goes around it.
He done lost his mind. Oh my God. Mo said, whatever you do, do not abuse Optimus.
Yes.
I can't. I would get sued by my butler robot.
Could you imagine? And then they would probably say, "Oh yeah, it's allowed."
Scott said, "RoboCop can go to the house first before officers risk their lives." See, for that stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, for many years we've had robots that go and do search and rescue, that go into buildings, burning buildings, that do a lot of different things. So we've had robots. This, like, people don't understand, like, a Tesla car is a robot. Okay, Tesla car is a robot that's on wheels instead of walking around. Remember, that thing is fully autonomous. You can tell it, I want to go here, and it will figure out how to get there. Okay, so that's a robot, right? People don't look at it that way, but it is. And it's kind of scary because, like, my son knows someone that their Tesla, it was a Model 3, drove straight in through a fence into like the side of like a building. And he didn't do it. The car did it. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Ask him about it. He just told me like yesterday about this. And so now they're doing an investigation and all kinds of other stuff. It's like, when you're driving, when you think you're driving, but you're really not. And at any moment, the car can drive for you and then lock the door so you can't get out anymore. It's a problem. I mean, like if I was in a Tesla, I would probably have a one of those spark plug type looking things to break the windows to get out if I needed to get out. Because here in Florida, you have canals. If a Tesla goes and loses its shit and ends up in a canal and you drown, you can't get out because the doors don't open anymore.
Jay Goodmunder said, Tesla car says, I am sorry, Joe. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I am sorry, Joe. I cannot open the doors right now. Are you drowning? I'm sorry about that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
John
know.
Beam says, looks like it will take decades to do the toilet. Less time talking, more time installing. Yeah.
More time crapping.
Where is Santa? Where'd Santa go? He's here.
There's Santa.
There's Santa. Super chat. Shannon, President Trump can bring you a gold toilet. Can you imagine?
So just in case you didn't know, so if you go to Mar-a-Lago, his house, right, which is like 25 minutes east of us. So we worked there on multiple occasions back before he was even the president. But what's interesting is that you say that, yes, the fixtures at Mar-a-Lago are gold. When you go into the bathrooms, the sinks, it's all gold. It's gold everywhere.
It's gold.
It is gold. Gold leafed everything. Gold leaf mirrors. Gold everything. Gold everything. And I've said this in the past. Some people don't believe it, but it's really kind of cool. The pool that they have there has like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of these fiber optics in them, so that the pool actually shimmers with light inside the pool. Cool shit, right? So he ended up buying this from who? Post, right? Didn't he buy?
I don't know if he bought it from her, but he bought the house. It was hers. She's the one who built it.
Post.
And then
Post is the cereal.
He redid it, like
Right.
rebrought it because
Right.
it was like.
I think it was originally.
I don't know who owned it, if it was straight from that or what, but yeah. All right, you guys, we are about to finish up. We have like 12 minutes.
Yes.
Kevin Thiel, Fab, I'm not calling it a night just yet, was saying goodnight to another member that was leaving. Oh, okay, good. I thought you were leaving. I was like, oh, good night. You too. Is there an Android version of airbags? Right?
Yeah, so here you go. Before Donald Trump purchased Mar-a-Lago in 1985, it was owned by, just like we said, Post. She was obviously the heiress to the Post cereal fortune. So she's the one that had that. It says she had that estate built in the 1920s, as her winter retreat, and intended for it to be used as a presidential retreat after her death. Now, she probably wouldn't even realize, but now it's the president's house. Not just a retreat.
I know, right?
So,
isn't that crazy?
So yeah, so that home was built in the 1920s by Post.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there you go. And Trump bought it in 1985.
Okay, Dr. Stu, what is Kraukyun? Felicit?
Kraukyun. I don't know.
You're writing up some words here. And Feliz Natal. Okay, I get it. So
Yep.
Merry Christmas in different languages. You
Yes.
have another one up here. I like it. Digging it.
Yes. That's Dr. Stu.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Stu. That's awesome. That's cool.
Let's see. Space Cowboy, good night. Merry Christmas. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for being here.
I was reading something about the air tags, but of course I'm scrolling all over the place.
Yeah, it kind of disappears. I get it.
Yeah.
Things pop in and out, in and out. That's the one thing with YouTube and the chat. You back up a little bit, and then all of a sudden it'll just jump to the bottom.
Oh, here. Jake Gudmundar, I was sending a message to someone with Rogers in Canada.
Oh,
and
sweet.
Was asked the question if it was okay to send message via satellite.
There it is. So, okay, so what that means is like T-Mobile here in the U.S., if you have T-Mobile, you can sign up for the beta, DTC, or direct-to-cell service. Rogers, which is the company like T-Mobile here in the U.S., Rogers in Canada also signed a contract with Elon Musk and SpaceX, Starlink, for DTC. So it's already active over there. That's really, really cool. So the same thing happens with New Zealand. 1NZ has coverage there. Also, I think it's KPPI. I think it's out of Japan or something. There's a few of them. So DTC is going to be everywhere. Right now, there's 300 direct-to-cell satellites that SpaceX has up there, Starlink has up there. So 300, not bad, not bad. And more are coming. So we'll see. We'll see when it's happening. But this Starship Flight 7, that's going to be happening. I talked about it in today's video. January 11th, I think is what they said. January 11th. Am I wrong? I'm right. So January 11th will be the Starship Flight 7. Excited about that. So definitely hang out with me for that. Last time we had like 600-700 people here.
Peter.
So it was really good.
Peter Gosling.
Peter is here.
He did 20 memberships.
Peter,
Yes.
thank you so much.
If you got a membership from Peter, please give a shout out. Thank you very much. Jamie 42, Ian Pratt, Jerry, Sergio, Deborah, Bill, Ads 1989, Harry, Schmelin, Mac, Javier, Steven, Steve, Joseph, Teabags, Dr. Stu. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Stu. Merry Christmas to you.
WG7D Ham Radio, Sharon, Carson, Reginald, Coco, Jerry.
There's a bunch of
Manuel.
people.
Yes, so if you got your membership from Peter, please give a shout out. Also,
Radioactive Texan says Merry Christmas to all. Thank you
Yes.
for that.
Nerdy Native, I've been trying to take my wife to the next Starship launch, 5, 6, and 7, but family stuff keeps getting in the way. Number 7 is launching on my granddaughter's first birthday party. Oh,
Wow.
Lestat. So Lestat is right. And yeah, where is freaking Peter? What the F, Peter? Santa gonna give you a lump if you don't make an appearance. Have you heard from Peter?
I have not.
Yeah, it's been a while. Not Peter Gosling, our
Yeah,
our original
Madsen.
moderator.
Yeah, Madison. Yeah.
Peter Madsen, yeah.
Madsen.
So he's been MIA for a little bit, and we haven't heard back. So
Yeah, I don't
we
like-
hope he's
I don't like
okay.
that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like not hearing back. I'm going to email him again. I said
been
no, I
emailing
have
him.
been emailing, but I tried doing it like once a week just to see if I can hear back from him. He was in the hospital and he was out, but I don't know how he's doing, and it's just kind of worrisome.
Yeah, I hate that. It's because, like, you know, like, you don't know people fully. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all
Yeah.
here. We don't really know each other. You guys know us personality-wise here, but,
Right.
you know, so, yeah, you only
Yeah.
have that much to communicate. And
Yeah,
then
and I mean, Peter was doing moderation and stuff for a good year or so.
Yeah,
It was
longer,
a while.
yeah.
Longer. So, yeah. So I'm going to write him again, and maybe by next Friday, someone ask me, and I'll tell you. Let's say
Okay.
Shannon.
Fragile 1976. Thank you for the super chat, Fragile. Good night.
Thank
I
you.
hope you all have a nice Christmas.
Really appreciate that.
Shannon, something to consider. No way to hide with DTC now. Will Elon allow law enforcement to use his network to track folks? Can he stop them?
Yes. So DTC, you know, it's a really good question. It's a really good question. And it really depends how Elon plays it. Like, Apple plays their security really tight to the vest, so to speak, right? So they make it difficult for people to get into their phone. And they do not, even with like court orders, they don't do much of anything, right? They keep them pretty damn secure. Which is a good thing, is a bad thing. You know, you have some bad people out there that, you know, it'd be nice to be able to get into their phone to see what the hell's going on. So, but yes, I mean, DTC, direct to sell, I mean, you're going to have a connection, even like me, inside of this building, which to me is it's awesome, but it's kind of scary too. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's a great question, Shannon. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out. You know, I feel like technology is like, you know, it's almost like a fork, right? You could use the fork to eat, but then someone that is mean-spirited, that's evil, could use that fork to kill someone also. So even though, you know, it's a really good thing, that doesn't mean that with the wrong hands behind it doesn't turn into a bad thing. Perfect example is SpaceX Starlink. It's a really good thing for us, right? It's a good thing for someone that's like in the middle of nowhere and they have communication. But now all of a sudden it's a bad thing when now it's being used on a drone to go bomb somebody or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not It's like I always say, it's not the gun. It's the person that is wielding the gun. That's the problem, right? The gun doesn't go and kill anybody. It's the people, right? The same thing holds true with this. So I don't know. We'll see. I got kicked. I digress. Sorry.
Okay,
and my
so-
voice is going.
Yeah, same. We're finishing up here. Peter Gosling has gifted 20 more memberships. So if
Peter, my God.
you got a membership right before we are about to leave from Peter.
Peter,
please
thank you so
say
much.
yes.
Merry Christmas to you. Blessings.
Yes, and thank you for
Shannon,
your
thank you
support,
for everything
Shannon
that
and
you
Peter.
do. Really do appreciate both you guys. Appreciate everyone.
So please give a shout out to Peter if you just
Yes.
got a membership. Let's see. Edgardo, Zachary, Leo, Lennon, Sheila, Daniel,
Lemon Jello.
Mike. What does it say here? What is that?
I don't know. Phil, Tommy, something.
Okay.
Rose.
Bruno, James, Chris,
Chris.
Daryl, Sergeant Creepy,
I like Sergeant Creepy.
Randy, Jeff, Kyle, Trish, TX Arch, P-Ear, AS,
I see. I love all the people that like lurk out there and that don't show up, or they're just like in the background. They don't type anything. And whenever these memberships go out, you see all the people. It's like you're just calling people out. I just love that. I think it's the coolest thing.
So yeah. So, oh no, why is this doing that? What?
You put the audio on.
Why?
I don't know why you did. You clicked it. What do you want me to say?
God.
Shannon says good night. Have a great Christmas. Thank you,
Yes.
Shannon, for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for all that you guys do.
For
It's going to
hanging
be, it should be a nice holiday. We're
Yes.
going to have all of the kids at the house, and some of the kids at the house. So it'll be nice to see the grandbabies, and it'll be a nice Christmas.
Yeah.
It'll be I'm sure it'll be a little hectic.
It's gonna be like the National Lampoon Christmas.
It could
That's
be.
our house. Like definitely.
Maybe we need to record
I
some
live
of
for it. Yeah, I know there. Someone said there are shorts on YouTube, but I don't.
Yeah, we could do shorts on YouTube,
Yeah, but isn't it still a process to upload?
no, but the thing is I want to be able to put them on the community page
No,
so
okay.
that all the community members can go there and be able
One
to
bathroom.
see it.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to look into it though. This would be kind of fun to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys.
So
I
Merry
hope
Christmas, everybody.
You all have a wonderful
We have snow
Christmas.
going. We got Santa going.
Yeah.
We got the little thumbs
You
up,
know,
guys.
I know
So
we're always all over the place, so you know.
yeah, but today's just a hangout one, and of course the number of people here keep going up instead of down. But we got to get out of here. So, anyways, listen.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful holiday. It doesn't matter what you're celebrating. Celebrate it. Have that that meal with the friends, family,
Yes.
everyone around you, and just be able to enjoy them, because everything's finite, right? We have to enjoy as much as we can, and a lot of people, I think, don't enjoy as much as they should. And then later on, they're like,
Yeah,
what happened?
sometimes you really have to take a deep breath and
Smell the damn roses.
or the coffee
Or the coffee
or
beans.
the tea,
Or the tea,
whatever floats your
exactly.
boat. But just take a minute,
Take a minute.
So
Love the
and,
kids. Love the family. So,
yeah.
anyways, many blessings to you guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us on a crazy Friday night, as usual. How we just kind of go all over the place.
Absolutely.
You know?
Free Speech
But-
Friday. Just letting it loose.
Again, Shannon, Peter,
Everyone with the
everybody,
super
all
chats.
you guys. I
everyone
mean,
that's here
you
hanging
know,
out.
It's truly amazing to be able to, like, I can't name you all, but I know your names, and, we're talking here all the time, plus all the new people that come on. You are what makes Joe's community what it is, so it's much
Absolutely.
appreciated. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, a like, and a share.
Share.
And, we don't even, if you want to give a thumbs down, that's good too. We'll take it. Any
Sweet.
activity is better than none.
We like the thumbs downs too. They work out pretty well.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. Have a great
Yes.
weekend. Have an awesome holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And we will see you in a few days. Take care, guys.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.